Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Demonstrating a GrantXL this morning. It's GrantXL number 4. The skip hasn't really got started that well this morning. It's about 10:13 in the morning here. What I was going to do is demonstrate some of the features of the radio. It has several upgrades internally, including the LC6404 frequency board, LESCOM board, with the 3-digit channel readout. Over here on the left, we have the squelch scan switch with the radio squelched. Place that switch in the up position. The radio will scan up. I haven't got the squelch closed, I guess. There it goes. And as it scans up, you see it's changing frequency on the counter. Or it will scan down. And once the squelch opens, the radio will sit there and listen to the traffic. There is a delay in it, so that when one station unkeys, as long as the other one keys back up within about a second and a half, it'll sit there and listen to the conversation. And most radio operators like key right up after the other one unkeys. So that setting, that delay setting, is almost perfect. Okay, the next switch over is the favorite switch. What you can do is save a channel in here. Let's go down to channel 38. I'm going to press this switch down to the save position, and it will save that channel. Okay, I'm going to flip the band switch up a couple of times here just to demonstrate the favorite switch. But when I push the favorite switch up, you can see it goes back to channel 38. Now what it doesn't do is change the modes for you. You'll have to manually change the modes. Okay. The next switch over is the display switch. The down position is the channel 1 reference position, and what this means is that it references CB channel 1. So all channels below CB channel 1 are indicated by a negative sign in front of the number. Okay, it'll be negative and then the number. Let's see. Let me demonstrate that for you. I'll just hit the band switch. Now that's 3 channels below channel 1. See that -3 there? -03, that's what that means. 3 channels below channel 1. And if we flip this switch up, this basically tells us what frequency it is. If you put a 2 in front of it and a 5 after it, you'll see it's 26,935. If you look at the counter, if I can get the camera to focus on it, 26,935. It's a pretty useful function. Okay. The next switch over is the band up-down switch. What this does is cause the radio to jump 45 channels every time it's pressed, up or down. Now what we can do is reprogram that. If you order a radio, we can reprogram it to jump every how many channels you want it to. But the standard band is 45 channels wide. So we set this up to jump 1 band at a time. It'll either jump down or up. And when I just pressed it down, okay, and what it did, it rolled back over to the top. Because the radio is the high range radio version, which goes from 26,815 to 28,725. It gets the 10-meter phone band plus the free band. Okay, if you look, that's 26,815. Back in the channel 1 reference. Click the switch again. We just jumped up 45 channels. Again, jumped up 45 more channels. It gets you from the top to the bottom real quick without you having to wear out the channel selector. Okay. Now, let's say we wanted to go up to 28,725, which I don't know why there's nothing up there. But anyway, there you have it. Now let's get back down to the phone band. This is the phone band, the 10-meter phone band. Switch to upper sideband. If you look, the frequency is 28,305. Okay. See if we can find some traffic in here. Well, you usually find a lot of traffic around 46, 47, 146, 147 upper sideband in that area. But I don't hear anything there this morning, so I can't demo that for you. Okay, I'm going to go back down to channel 38 by using the favorite switch. Flip it up. Bingo, we're back on channel 38. Okay. Now, this radio is set up with the Super Deluxe Clarifier. And what that means is this thing's got a whole bunch of slide. Okay. It will go up a little over 5 kcs, almost 6. It likes 0.2 kcs going up to 6 kcs. Okay. Then it will go down about 8.3 kcs. So you got about 15 kc of slide, which is really nice because you can drop down in between channels. You'll notice that unlike the international call frequency, 27,555 upper sideband, a lot of the contacts there will tell you to go to 577 instead of 575 or 570. I know it's weird, but a lot of them are using ham radios and they just dial in between those. They do like a 2.5 kc split. Well, this radio allows you to do that. You can get to 3770. Okay, you can also slide up to 380. Pretty easy. Okay. So you can either drop down and get to 0, or you can go up and get to 0. If you drop down, it's better because it gives you a little more playroom around there, just in case they're not exactly on frequency. And also, someone tells you to go to 577. It's pretty easy to just dial down to the 7. The only problem is that if you look, right there is 27385. That's center. Okay? Because the knobs on this radio are D-shaft knobs, I can't move the pointer where I want to. It's permanently fixed to the shaft, and if I set the radio up to where right there is center, you lose a lot of the downward slide. It is possible for me to do that, you know, if you really want it. But like I said, you do lose a lot of the downward slide. What you can do is hook up an FC390. And once you got the FC390 hooked up, you're all set. The radio is wired for an FC390 or FC347 counter. The only thing is, if you have one already, you have to shift the IF to 7.8 megahertz. Now, we do sell the counters already set up for 7.8 megahertz just for these radios. They work really well together. In fact, that's one of them right there. I mean, that's an FC390. Now, this one is one of the old ones that used to have the green display. You can see I changed the digits out to blue, because the green ones were really dim. The blue really helps out. Plus, it matches the radio. Okay? And when you key the radio, you'll see the transmit receive light switches to red. Okay, I think I've just about demonstrated everything. Oh yeah, the transmitter. I'm sure you guys want to see what the output power is. Okay, we are on lower sideband. I'm going to switch to the dummy load, which is my cantenna. Let me make sure I don't have everything set up right. Hang on just a second. Let me switch the meter to peak. Make sure that I'm on the 50 watt scale. I've got a 50 watt slug in there and the multiplier. I need to set it on ×1. So we're on that center scale there. That's 50 watts. Okay. There in the middle. So right there is 20 watts. Okay. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test 1 2. I'm using a stock microphone and I'm not yelling into the mic. I'm just talking. You can see what it's doing. That clicking noise that you hear is my B&K Service Master. When the power drops off, the relay clicks. But it's coming out of there, going through the bird down to the dummy load. Alright, and we're on 385 right there on lower sideband. Let me switch to AM. Turn the mic gain down so we can look at the dead key. We're dead keying about 2.5, almost 3 watts. Turn the mic gain back up now. Hello, test 1 2 3 3 2 1. Audio test 1 2. You can see we're peaking at about 15 watts on the AM. Now that's channel 38. Let me move up in frequency. Let's go up to 28,725, which is the highest channel. Turn down the mic gain. Dead keying about 1.5 watts. Turn the mic gain up. Audio test 1 2 3 3 2 1. Audio test. We're doing about 14 watts right there. That's on the top end. Oh, that's 28,725. Now I'm going to switch to 26,815, which is the bottom channel. And all I had to do was rotate the channel selector one channel up, and it rolls back over to the bottom channel. Dead key in about 1. Audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. We're swinging to about 10. Okay, that's on AM. Dang, I should have showed you sideband on. We'll go back and get it. Okay, here's upper sideband on 26,815, running about 14 watts. Now I'm going to go back up to, that was 26,815 there. Now I'm going to switch back to 28,725 and show you sideband there. Audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Running about 15 watts, and that's on upper sideband. Okay. So the radio performs very nice. It's balanced out really nice. The receiver's good from top to bottom. And I think that just about does it. Now let me go back to channel 38. If you want to know whether or not it skips rolling, go to channel 38. It might help if I switch to the external antenna. There we go. Oh, it does have chrome covers. Got chrome covers on it, brand new chrome covers, and also has the chrome mounting bracket. We also have the rubber washers that go between the mounting bracket and the case of the radio, just like they used to come with. And we have the brass thumb screws, the mounting screws. They're brand new. Every radio includes one, and each radio includes a new Superstar stock microphone. Okay, this is a DM507-4, which is basically a Workman. They just branded it Superstar. And of course, I've already showed you the connector for the FC347 or 390 frequency counter. And turn the radio around. There's the warranty sticker. Shows you it has an LC6404 inside of it. That it's a GrantXL. And this is radio number 20. Lescom number 20. Okay, and it's a model GrantXL. And I'm trying to read the date. Hang on a second. Come on. 850. Now, I'm not sure about these dates on these Uniden Grants. I think that's a 1988 model. Might be an 85 model, I'm not sure. But as you can see, these chrome covers look good on it. The bezel itself is not too bad. It's got a few scratches in it. Okay, but none of the chrome has come off and there's no deep scratches. There's the bottom. Come on. Well, there's a scratch, but it's not that bad. I tell you, I wish I could get bezels for these things, but as you know, the Uniden bezel, the Grant bezel, kind of bows out in the middle in the front. See that right there? Right there, it comes out further than the other ones do. But it makes for a really nice looking radio. Okay, I think I've showed you everything. If you have any questions, be sure to email me. Now, I usually don't respond to comments or things like that on YouTube. If you want to contact me, then contact me through email. I check that pretty often. Okay? All right. Thanks for looking. Hope you win it. Hello, folks. Welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. I want to show you the inside of my latest GrantXL. This is GrantXL number 4. Got the wires tied up all nice and neat. There's the LC6404. There's the extra protection diode, the 6-amp diode, and the 3300 microfarad filter cap. There's the 4700 microfarad 25 volt upgraded cap. And of course, upgraded this 1000 microfarad cap over here to a 25 volt from a 10 volt. Okay. Thought you might like to see the inside of it. There it is. Okay, I'm going to put the covers on it, make some more video. Hey folks, I wanted to give you a demonstration of the receiver on this GrantXL. Got a Grant GrantXL Custom, Lescom Custom. Let me show you the difference between this receiver on the XL and my Ranger. I'm going to switch to the Ranger right now. That's what it sounds like on the Ranger. And that's what it sounds like on the Grant.
November 4 Uniform Oscar, nice to meet you. Good morning, a 59er, over.
Croatia is celebrating their Independence Day.
Thank you very much, Bill 73, and greetings to you and yours, and see you again. And for United Ocean, 9 Alpha 289 Alpha 73.
So I've been hearing a lot of Croatia on 10 meters this morning. There it is on the Ranger. Hear all that static in the Ranger? Hear that static? The noise floor?
Oh yes, fine.
Now,
good to see that the den is widely opened and you have a nice signal like elsewhere. W0 Radio Italy Charlie, 9 Alpha 289 Alpha, over.
I don't know what that tone is, but you don't hear that static. You don't hear the noise floor on the Grant.
All the very best, my friend, and thank you very much for calling in. W0 Radio Italy Charlie, 9 Alpha 289 Alpha, over.
A lot of stations on there. It's kind of hard to hear the static now, but the receiver on the Grant is just much quieter. It doesn't amplify the noise floor like the Rangers do.
Roger, Rick 73 and best wishes, and hosting mobile and zero mobile.
You can see, had the Grant turned up a pretty good bit, and you didn't hear the noise floor.
Roger, KD0, Whiskey King, November, mobile, good morning, beautiful, amazing.
This thing's got a beautiful receiver on it. It's on 28443. Is where we're getting this station at, upper sideband.
Roger, very affirmative. Roger, QSL, over.
Whoever gets this radio is going to have a really nice radio. This is what it looks like on the bottom. Those wires there are the FC347 connection, or FC390, whichever one you get. See how clean this board is? I love to get them like this when they haven't been hacked up.
Amazing signal from Kansas, from Mobile. Thank you very much for the information. My name is Emil, Echo Mike India Lima. Emil, I am in Croatia, and this is station with call sign which I'm using. So this is the reason that we're using 3 figures in the suffix. 73, very good morning, Chris. Have a great day. KD0 WQ November Mobile, 9 Alpha 289 Alpha, over.
9 Alpha 289 Alpha, special event call sign, Croatia. Like I said earlier, they are celebrating their Independence Day.
This call sign is also listed at QRZ. This call sign is also active at QRZ, so you can find lots of pictures there, over.
See how excellent this receiver is? I love these radios. All right, more video later.
Roger. Just for the information, my regular code is 9A9A. Just we inserted now number 28 in the call sign because Croatia became 28th country, which is the regular member of the European Union, over. No, I am in a capital, exactly 100 miles
Okay, thanks a lot. I'll be back.
Alpha Delta X-ray. Papa United 5 November.